Hey guys, come on downstairs. Let's bring week 12 to a close with our weekly highlight show. By now you guys are used to the format. Hopefully you've had an enjoyable time watching for your favorite team's scores and highlights across the country, whatever team you've chosen to follow. Let's start in the top 25 as always. 25th ranked Florida Atlantic, 30-21 over Southern Miss. Purdue knocks off another number 23 ranked team, 17-14 over Penn State. Houston, 49-28 over East Carolina. Cougars ranked number 19 in the country. All right, let's check in now on number 17, Alabama, on the road in Starkville to take on 20th ranked Mississippi State. Keaton Thompson hands to Kylan Hill. He spins his way into the end zone from 7 yards out, and the Bulldogs take an early lead over the Crimson Tide. Mississippi State up 10-0 now. Tua drops one into the bucket to Devontae Smith, and Devontae Smith is going to score 66-yard touchdown, and the Crimson Tide jump back within 3. Now it's 13-10. Early in the third quarter, Keaton Thompson coughs up the football. It's recovered by Alabama, and a chance for the Crimson Tide to take the lead. Later in that drive, Tua, under pressure, gets out of a sack and then throws the pick in the end zone. So Mississippi State dodges a bullet. They still lead by 3. Alabama, their next possession, they would drill a extremely long field goal, making it 13-13. And now Tua and Alabama have it in overtime number 1. Tua from 15 yards out for the touchdown. It's 20-13. Mississippi State has to answer with a touchdown of their own. Keaton Thompson, back corner of the end zone, incomplete on first down. On second down, Keaton Thompson he overthrows the screen pass, and there was no Bama defenders out there anywhere. That would have been 6. On third down and 10, the pass is caught, but a short gain is going to bring up a huge fourth down for Mississippi State. Here's Keaton Thompson throwing out to the left side in the back corner of the end zone. It's incomplete, and Alabama wins it in overtime. Avoids their second loss in a row, and even though it's been a disappointing 3-loss season, they could still make it to a pretty nice bowl game. 20-13, Alabama with the win. 15th ranked Cincinnati, 30-6 over Tulane. Bearcats 9-1, 6-1 in the AAC. All right, let's check in on Florida State at Tallahassee, taking on the Syracuse Orange, who are 6-3. Florida State ranked number 14. James Blackman, play action, throws it over the middle. It's picked off by Syracuse. A good job staying on his feet. And the Orange take over. Andre Cisco with the interception. That interception would turn into 3 points for the Orange. They take a 3-0 lead here in Doak Campbell Stadium. All right, James Blackman breaks the plane on an 8-yard touchdown run, making it 7-3 in favor of the Seminoles. Orange with the football now. Over the middle, the catch is made by Nykeem Johnson. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Another pass down the left side. It's caught by Ed Hendricks. A 20-yard touchdown. It's now 13-10 Florida State early in the third. Syracuse has the football. They're down inside the 20 now after the catch from Cameron Jordan. Second down and 1. Give straight up the gut. Abdul Adams scores 5 yards on the touchdown. Syracuse takes the lead in the second half, 17-13. Late in the third quarter, on a draw, Cam Akers picks up 11. Third down and goal from inside the 5. They give it to Cam Akers again, and he's going to find pay dirt. Touchdown Noles. They now lead it by a score of 20-17. Still late in the third, Syracuse right down the seam. A touchdown. Sean Riley, 50 yards from Tommy DeVito. And the Orange regain the lead, 24-20. Let's go to the fourth quarter now. Early in the fourth quarter, James Blackman, read option, keeps it, and he's going to drag some defenders across the goal line. Florida State goes up 27-24. Later in the fourth, 6:48 to go. Blackman down the left side. Catch is made, and that touchdown to Tamarian Terry will put the game away. Florida State comes from behind to win 34-24 over Syracuse. They improved to 9-1, 7-1 in ACC play. Syracuse falls to 6-4, 4-3. 13th ranked Central Florida, UCF at 9-1, 6-1 after a 24-6 drubbing of Temple. 12th ranked Stanford, 37-17 over USC at the Coliseum. Stanford 8-2, 6-2 in the Pac-12. And USC needs to win out to become bowl eligible. Florida, 40-34 over South Carolina. South Carolina's kept it close against some really good teams this year, but they have not quite got over the hump. Michigan, ranked number 10 over Northwestern, 38-10. LSU, 38-22 over the Army Black Knights. Tigers are 8-2, 4-2 in the SEC. 7th ranked Oklahoma, 52-17 over Iowa State. Sooners, 9-1, 6-1 in the Big 12. And now we go to the plains of Auburn. Auburn at number 18 hosting 6th ranked Georgia. Georgia with the football here late in the second quarter. They get a touchdown to take a 10-3 lead. We go to the third quarter. Low scoring game, which has been rare for Georgia games this year. Charlie Warner catches the touchdown pass from Fromm. 17-13 Bulldogs now. Here comes Bo Nix and the Tigers. Look at the one-handed catch by Seth Williams in the end zone. Touchdown Auburn. It's a one-score game. 8:27 to go in the fourth. Bo Nix, read option, keeps it, goes straight up the middle of the field, picks up a big first down. It's first down and goal. Auburn can tie the game up with a touchdown. On first down and goal. Up the middle goes Jatarvius Whitlow. Now second down and goal. The give is to Jatarvius Whitlow again for the touchdown. We're tied at 17 in the fourth quarter. Could we have a huge upset here? Georgia coming the other way. Tyler Simmons down to the 5. And then the give straight up the middle to Brian Harrion. And Georgia takes a 24-17 lead midway through the fourth. Auburn with a chance to tie it up on a big 4th down and 2. They give it to Cam Martin up the middle. He gets the first down. 3rd down and goal now with 40 seconds to go in the game. Over the middle, catches made by Anthony Schwartz, and we might be headed to another overtime game here. 24-24, but there's still 20 seconds left in the game. Georgia has the ball. Jake Fromm drops back, throwing over the middle. The catch is made by George Pickens, and Georgia gets a timeout. 14 seconds left. They're going to try to get in field goal range. Here's Fromm throwing down the right side towards the end zone. It's broken up incomplete. Davis on the coverage for the Tigers. Now 7 seconds. Fromm floats one down over the middle. Charlie Warner takes the punishment, but he holds on to the football. With 4 seconds left, Georgia's in easy field goal range. And they kick what would turn out to be the game-winning field goal. Bulldogs survive a scare in Auburn, and their national championship hopes are still alive. They lost the first game of the season. They haven't lost since. Final score, 27-24. Georgia 9-1, 7-0 in the SEC. Auburn 7-4, 4-3 in SEC play. Let's move on and take a look at 4th-ranked Nebraska. They are undefeated at 9-0. They're hosting a very confusing Wisconsin Badgers team. They've had some good wins. They've had some head-scratching losses, like last week to South Alabama. Wisconsin, Jonathan Taylor gets on the board first for the Badgers. 7-0 Wisconsin. Here comes Nebraska. Adrian Martinez with a draw. Left side to Dedrick Mills. He picks up 8. Late in the first quarter, give to Dedrick Mills again. He's going to run it in. 4-6. We're tied up at 7 apiece. Early in the second quarter, Adrian Martinez again, throwing deep down the left side. The catch is made by Wandale Robinson. He keeps 1 foot in. And now a read option, touchdown for Adrian Martinez. And the Huskers go up 14-7. Midway through the second quarter now, Huskers leading 14-7. Here is Wisconsin. Throw to Danny Davis for the touchdown from Jack Cohen. We're tied at 14. Later in the second, Jack Cohen and the Badgers again, deep in Nebraska territory. Quintez Cephas makes the catch. Wisconsin back on top, 21-14. Early in the third, Adrian Martinez keeps it, runs over a safety, and scores the touchdown. We are tied at 21. Late in the third quarter, Nebraska with it again. Adrian Martinez steps up. He's going to slide down at the 25-yard line. On a 4th down, Wisconsin kicks a field goal to take, Nebraska kicks a field goal to take a 24-21 lead. Wisconsin with the ball now early in the 4th. Jack Cohen, left side, catch is made. Now Wisconsin's down into the red zone. Jack Cohen, short drop. He's going to spin out to the left and find his way into the end zone. And Wisconsin takes a 28-24 lead. 1:32 left to go in the game. Adrian Martinez on a 4th down and 15 is under pressure, and he's going to be taken down, sacked for a loss of 5. Wisconsin takes over on downs, and they are going to try to finish off the Cornhuskers. John Chenal with the touchdown. And Nebraska loses for the first time this season. I told you Wisconsin was confusing. They come in and beat the number 4 team in the country on the road and then lose at Camp Randall to South Alabama. Crazy, crazy stuff. All right, Utah, number 3, on the road at number 5, Oregon. So we lost an undefeated team in Nebraska. We could lose another one here in Utah. Oregon leads 10-0 early in the second quarter. Utes, Ohio State, and Clemson are the only 3 undefeated teams left in the country. And Tyler Huntley throws a pick 6 to Oregon. Going the other way, it's going to be 17-0. After that one, Graham with the interception. Ducks rolling here at Autzen Stadium. Justin Herbert hands left side to Sirius Habibi Lakio, a 4-yard touchdown for the Ducks. And they have run out to a 24-0 lead on the Utes. I don't know if the Utes have the offense to get back in it. Here's Cole Fotheringham down the left side, stumbles his way in for the 30-yard touchdown. And Utah's finally on the board late in the first half. They're going to go for 2 here. We know their kicking woes, how bad their kicker has been. They don't get the 2-point conversion. It's 24-6 in favor of Oregon. Here's Tyler Huntley early in the 3rd. Swings it out to the left side to, is that Simpkins? It's always Simpkins. It is. It's Simpkins, a 20-yard reception for Damari Simpkins. 4th down and goal. The Utes kick a field goal, making it 24-9. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. It's now 27-9. Tyler Huntley under pressure. He's going to pull it down and run, and he gets in with a guy right on his tail. Touchdown, Tyler Huntley and the Utes. Now a 2-point conversion would make it a 10-point lead. Tyler Huntley's going to pull it down. They get it. It's 27-17. 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the game. Justin Herbert on 3rd down and 5. A catch is made by Schooler. Now on a 3rd down and 6 from inside the Utes red zone with 7 seconds left. This one's pretty much over, but just to add some misery to the life of Utes fans, Sirius Habibi Lakio is going to run it in and make the game look even more lopsided. Not that it was way lopsided, but it was lopsided. The Ducks win it decidedly, 34-17. Oregon and Utah are both 9-1 now. The Ducks are 7-0 in the Pac-12, and those 2 teams look like they could be on a collision course to meet in the Pac-12 championship game in a rematch. Ohio State 27-10 over Illinois. Buckeyes remain undefeated. Clemson 51-14 over the hapless Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Clemson undefeated as well. That's it for the top 25 rundown. Let's look at some other scores and highlights across the country. Starting with some highlights in Durham, North Carolina. ACC conference game between the Miami Hurricanes and the Duke Blue Devils. Bowl eligibility on the line. Both teams sit at 5 wins. Opening kickoff is fumbled and recovered by the Blue Devils, and not a good way to start for the Hurricanes. That fumble would lead to 3 points for Duke, making it 3-0 early in the game. But it could have been worse. Miami's defense keeps them out of the end zone. 1st and 15 early in the first quarter. Miami. Lorenzo Lingard, a 21-yard run. Jaron Williams, play action. Over the right side to Jeff Thomas, 19-yard reception. Jaron Williams, play action again. He's going to pull it down and run back to the right side. He's at 10-5, and he's going to break the plane for the touchdown. And the Canes take the lead, 7-3. Later in the first quarter, Hurricanes have the ball again. Jaron Williams, read option, stiff arms a guy into the end zone for the touchdown. And Miami's up 14-3. Here comes Duke. Quentin Harris looking to set up a screen pass. He's going to find Deion Jackson, I think. And Deion Jackson picks up 19 yards. It's 2nd and inches for the Blue Devils. Deep in Miami territory, they give it up the middle to Jackson again. and he scores from 5 yards out. That cuts the Canes' lead to 14-10. Early in the third quarter, Jaron Williams hooks up down the left side to the 30 and pulled down at the 9-yard line, setting up a third down and goal give off the left side. He cuts back to the middle. DJ does Dallas with a 5-yard touchdown. 21-10, Miami. Later in the third, Quentin Harris gives off to Britton Brown on 4th down, and he cannot make the first down marker. Miami gets the stop on 4th down, and on the ensuing Miami possession, DJ Dallas scores again, 11-yard touchdown run, and Miami's up 28-10. Looks like Miami's probably going to become bowl eligible. Duke still has some work to do. Throw down the hash marks to Damon P. Johnson from Harris. 3rd down and 15 now. Duke trying to get back in this game somehow. 3rd down and goal. Quentin Harris from the 2 gives off the right side to Britton Brown. 3-yard touchdown run. It is now 28-16, and Duke's going to go for a 2-point conversion. And Brown is stopped in the backfield. It's 28-16. And now, later in the 4th, Miami looking to put the finishing touches on this win, actually turn the ball over. So Duke feels like they're still alive. Jaron Williams getting a little talking to. And Quentin Harris. And the Blue Devils have the ball. And Quentin Harris is dropped at his own 3-yard line. It is 4th and 17 now. Duke has no choice but to go for it. They throw it up down the right side, and they've got a wide open receiver. And he's pulled down at the 19-yard line. It's Dennis Smith. 2nd down and 10. Duke not out of it yet. Noah Gray with the 19-yard touchdown reception. And all of a sudden we have a 1-score game, 28-22. And pending the outcome of this onside kick. And it looks like it's recovered by Miami. So Miami holds on 28-23. They improved to 6-4. They're bowl eligible. Duke 5-5, they'll have 2 more chances to become bowl eligible before the season is over. Iowa 35-26 over Rutgers. Iowa 8-3, 6-2 in the Big Ten. West Virginia stops Kansas's little winning streak with a 26-21 win in Lawrence. Kansas 7-3, 4-3. They're going to be going bowling though. Kansas State 42-10 over TCU. Wildcats are 7-3, 5-2 in Big 12 play. And now let's head out to Dallas, actually, where the Baylor Bears are taking on the Texas Tech Red Raiders in a little neutral site contest. Baylor, Denzel Mims, 3-yard touchdown reception. Denzel Mims now, I believe, with the New York Jets this season. Texas Tech, I think this is Alex Bowman. He's going to drop one in left side to McLean Mannix. 1st down and goal for the Red Raiders. Baylor up 7-3 late in the first quarter. To Zon Henry. Down to the 2-yard line. A couple plays later, Texas is backed up, or Texas Tech, I should say, is backed up. Eric Ezekuma with the touchdown from Alan Bowman. I think I said Alex Bowman. I meant Alan Bowman. 3rd down and 5. Charlie Brewer is picked off by Texas Tech. They have a 10-7 lead late in the first half and a chance to add on more. They have to settle for a field goal. It's 13-7 Texas Tech. Leading late in the second, Charlie Brewer and the Bears all the way down the field. Jalen Hurd, a 4-yard touchdown reception. And that's going to put Baylor back on top 14-13. I know you can't see the score. Trust me, I'm pretty sure it's 14-13. Here is Jalen Hurd again. He makes the catch. He's down inside the 5. And now 1st down and goal. Off the left side, it is run in for the touchdown, and Baylor goes up 21-13, I believe. Now, Texas Tech's pass is picked off over the middle by Baylor. And hopefully we see the score here soon. 24-16 at this point. Here's Charlie Brewer. It's a 1-score game. Charlie Brewer drops it in to Jalen Hurd, a 33-yard reception, making it 24-16. Here come the Bears. Charlie Brewer, read option, keeps it. And Baylor goes up 31-16. It's a 2-score game with 5:40 to go. Charlie Brewer looking to make it an even bigger score. And he runs into the back of a blocker. He would have probably had 6. 3rd down and 10 now for the Bears. Out to the right side. Catch is made by Chris Platt. 19-yard reception. 3rd down and 8. Over the middle to Treston Ebner. 8-yard touchdown for Baylor. Charlie Brewer, 330 yards. And on first down and goal in the fourth quarter, Baylor's going to add some more points on to the misery of their rival Texas Tech Red Raiders. 45-16, a beatdown in Dallas of the Red Raiders. Oregon State with a win in Tempe over Arizona State, 38-35. Beavs are now 7-3. Arizona State needs to win one of their last two games to make it to a bowl game. Ohio, 31-20, becomes bowl eligible with a win over Bowling Green. And Northern Illinois becomes bowl eligible with a win over Ball State, 37-20. Ball State needs to win one of their last two to make it to a bowl game. Akron becomes bowl eligible with a 16-14 win over UMass. It'll be interesting to see. I'm not sure if we have enough bowls available for all these MAC teams that are becoming bowl eligible, so I have a feeling some of them might get left out. Here's Kent State against Miami of Ohio. Kent State is already bowl eligible. Miami of Ohio is looking to become bowl eligible and stay undefeated in MAC play. Fourth down and 1 for the Golden Flashes, and Kent State puts 3 points on the board. Here comes Miami. On a third down and 11, down the left side, Luke Mayock, a 23-yard touchdown reception from Jackson Williamson, and it's 7-3. Redhawks with the lead. Here comes Kent State. Read option. Woody Barrett keeps it, scores from 7 yards out. It's 10-7, Golden Flashes. Bringing a little action to you here. On third down and 2, Woody Barrett keeps it, breaks out of a tackle, and nobody's going to catch him down the seam on the left side. Touchdown, Kent State. And the Golden Flashes jump out to a 10-point lead late in the first quarter. Let's move to quarter number 2. Miami with the ball. Williamson with a pitch right side to Maurice Thomas. 4-yard touchdown run for the Redhawks. Cuts the lead to 17-14. On a fourth down and 1, Miami with the ball. Williamson floats one into the end zone. It is batted up in the air and then picked off by somebody laying on their back. So Kent State dodges a bullet there, but Miami would come back. This time the catch is made and the Redhawks take the lead before halftime, 21-17. We go to the third quarter, still 21-17. Redhawks with the football. Williamson floats one out to the right side. Catch is made and Miami's going to add to their lead. It's 28-17 and they hold on and win by a score of 28-20. So Miami becomes bowl eligible. Kent State was already bowl eligible. There's a ton of MAC teams that are bowl eligible, and I don't know where they're all going to go. Old Dominion becomes bowl eligible with a 56-21 win over North Texas. And Middle Tennessee becomes bowl eligible with a 31-24 win over UTSA. All right, let's get some more highlights in as we head out to Atlanta. The Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns and the Georgia State Panthers possibly for the Sun Belt title here at the Georgia Dome. Early in the first quarter, Ragin' Cajuns have the football. Read option, the quarterback keeps it, and Levi Lewis gets Louisiana on the board first, 7-0. Here comes Georgia State. This is Dan Ellington. Ellington's going to pull it down and run and score from 5 yards out. Or from 11 yards out, I should say. Touchdown, Georgia State. We're tied up at 7. Now it's 10-7. Panthers with the lead. And not a great pass by Levi Lewis. That one's picked off and going the other way. A touchdown on the pick six for Georgia State, making it 17-7 now. Later on in the second, Dan Ellington over the middle. Catch is made by Cornelius McCoy, a 15-yard touchdown reception. The Sun Belt doesn't have a championship game, so the Sun Belt champion will be just whoever wins the conference. No championship game involved. Brian Smith Jr. makes the catch, at least this year. Maybe we'll have a championship next year. I might add some teams to the Sun Belt. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. We're not there yet. We'll worry about that when we get there. Louisiana cuts back into the lead. It's now 30-24 with 52 seconds left to go in the game, and Levi Lewis's pass is going to be picked off by Georgia State. And that would seal the victory for the Panthers. Final score from Atlanta is Georgia State 30, Louisiana 24. Panthers are 5-0 in the Sun Belt, 8-2 overall. Louisiana's bowl eligible though. They should be in a bowl somewhere. San Diego State 23-21. They remain undefeated and pretty much have the Western Division of the Mountain West all wrapped up. Let's head to Boise, where the Mountain Division is far from wrapped up. Wyoming, Utah State, and Colorado State still have a chance. Boise is on the outside looking in. They would need a lot of help if they were to win the division. Wyoming trailing Boise State 7-0 after that score. Here come the Cowboys. On the blue turf, Rocket Ishmael Jr. on 4th down and goal, Wyoming hands to Trey Smith. 0-yard touchdown run for Trey Smith. We're tied up at 7 apiece. On the blue, here comes Hank Bachmeier and the Broncos. Trailing 10-7, Bachmeier drops one in on the left side. A touchdown for the Broncos, and it's now 14-10. Boise with the lead. Hank Bachmeier again. Bachmeier stepping up in the pocket. He's going to let one rip. He's got a great arm and 2 receivers in the vicinity. It's caught by C.T. Thomas. And Wyoming's defense, though, would hold Boise to a field goal attempt. 17-10 Broncos. Nearing halftime. 1:48 to go in the first half. Here's Sean Chambers. He's got some arm strength, too, and he's got a receiver wide open over the middle. John Okwoli with the touchdown, and Wyoming ties it up at 17. 1:24 left to go in the half, though. Broncos with the football. Hank Bachmeier under pressure. He breaks out of it, then throws off his back foot, and the catch is made. And it's going to be a touchdown. John Hightower from 59 yards from Hank Bachmeier. 285 yards passing in the first half for Bachmeier. Broncos lead 24-14. Now it's 24-17. There is still a minute left in the second quarter. This quarter is the quarter that never ends. Sean Chambers down the left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. And we are tied at 24. Now do we get to halftime? Tied at 24? Yes, we do. We're tied at 24 at the half. It's 24-24 early in the third when Bachmeier throws an interception. And this one's returned down to the 7-yard line by Elijah Halliburton. 3rd down and goal now for Chambers and the Cowboys. Chambers keeps it. He stood up at the 5-yard line by 2 orange jerseys. Brings up a 4th down and goal. They give the tackle to Ezekiel Noah out of San Diego. I know that because his brother plays for my team. He's also out of San Diego, obviously. Wyoming leading 27-24 now. Hank Bachmeier pulls it down and runs. I formation, give on the left side. Andrew Van Buren gives the Broncos the lead 31-27. Now in the fourth quarter on a 4th down and 1. The give off the left side to Xavier Valade. 3-yard run gives the Cowboys a 1st down. They're trailing by 4 with 6 minutes to go in the game. Here's Sean Chambers over the middle. Catch is made. Touchdown, Rocket Ishmael Jr. Most of you guys probably too young to remember Rocket Ishmael Sr. That guy had some wills. I think he played for the Raiders in the NFL for a while. He could run. 34-31, Boise State trying to at least tie the game up with a field goal here. They could take the lead with a touchdown. 31 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. 3rd down and 5, they clock it. And then on 3rd down, Robert Mahone is stopped. And that's going to force Boise to attempt a game-tying field goal that would likely send this one to overtime. The kick is up, and it is good. And we're headed to overtime on the blue. We go to overtime, the first overtime. Bachmeier swings a screen pass out to Robert Mahone. That brings up 4th down and 3, so the Cowboys hold Boise to a field goal attempt on their first possession. The kick is up, and it is no good. Let's take another look at it. The kick goes off of the upright, so Wyoming can win it with a field goal. On 3rd down and inches, here's the give, right side. And they get the 1st down. 1st down and goal. Sean Chambers. 3-step drop. And it's dropped by the receiver. Bring it up 2nd down and goal. Wyoming just needs to not turn the ball over here. And that was kind of a dangerous pass from Sean Chambers. On 3rd down and goal. Motion from the right side. Sean Chambers is from the shotgun. Chambers under pressure. Just hold on to the football because you got to just kick a field goal here to win it. Boise State gets the stop. Wyoming brings in the kicker. Here's your ball game. Kick is up, and it is good. So Wyoming stays in the Mountain Division hunt, and they have a last week of the season due date with the Utah State Aggies in Logan in a game that might be for the division and a chance to play in the Mountain West Championship game. Boise State falls to 3-3 in Mountain West play. They're 5-5 overall, and they have some work to do to become bowl eligible. All right, that's it for this episode. Up next, we'll preview week number 13 on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.